Who are you?
Hi, I am Jakara N. Holman. I am a artistic performer to include commercial, film, and theater. I am a model. I am a captain in the United States Air Force, now serving for 8 years. I am also founder and president of a residence home in the heart of Minneapolis called Living on Purpose. At Living on Purpose, we are a sisterhood. I provide support and accountability to the women that comes from all walks of life, to include abuse, incarceration as a result of abuse, and different walks of life that is in transitioning. My role is to be a sister to these women and an accountability partner. In doing so, I attend court appearances, graduations, and purchase birthday cakes to celebrate life and second chances.
Why are you applying for this program at this time?
I'm applying for the Naked Stages Fellowship because I'm in consideration of our quarantine lockdown at this time. It just makes you think that there are a lot of individuals that are in abusive homes and environments that are locked into them. But also outside of quarantine, there are internal lock-ins that ones have yet to escape. And this proposal ride is an experience that I'm hoping that I know will move individuals to not only see but understand the importance of support, community, and doing what's necessary for their transition to living on purpose.
What is your proposed performance?
My proposed performance is RIDE, RIDE. RIDE is a enduring term. RIDE stands for Raven, Influence, Dangerous Existence. RIDE is also a term that relates to an activity experienced amongst best friends. It is a encounter that leads to events at the end of the ride, and it also refers to the last ride that Raven took before her life was ended. Ride is about Raven. Raven was my best friend since childhood, age 14, whose life was taken as a result of domestic and gun violence. Raven and many women like her will be truly upheld in this performance. Ride is the story about two friends that engaged in and endured abuse. Ride will tell the stories of multiple forms of abuse.
What questions will be addressed?
So questions that will be addressed in the performance of Ride include, is winning a fist fight truly a win because you got the last lick? It will address, is winning an argument, which involves personal attacks, really winning? Are you a bad person because you have engaged in or have experienced any form of abuse? Are you a bad friend because you have chosen to exit a friendship, whereas you have supported a friend that have endured abuse but does not have the strength to leave, and it has impacted your own personal health? When you can escape for a reason like COVID-19, lockdown, where you are confined into that home or that environment, how does one receive support and solitude, and how does one keep themselves safe? It will answer or address the question, how can it be made clear that a child's home environment can very well shape their life? Many members engaging in or receiving abuse in adulthood, seeing it firsthand in childhood.
What artistic forms will your performance explore?
My performance ride will explore the stage performance, which will be a one-woman show, but will also carry on a few characters within it. It will explore music, specific to Chicago and local trap music, as the message they portray impacts the rates and acts of abuse. It will explore unique experiences, including storytelling. I can imagine this storytelling experience being something like a confessional, or an experience where a light is shown on these individual experiences that are collective experiences from communities and even from family members and loved ones that are impacted as a result of abuse.
Why is your proposed performance necessary?
This performance is necessary because there are women, there are men, there are children that are impacted by abuse, that are impacted by rides. And this performance is an experience that may not only be an experience, but also that last push that may motivate someone to leave their experience. Because though some fights are won, when a life is lost, community, families, many are impacted.
Naked stages involve group work, artistic meetings, workshops, an intense process and evaluation. What's your experience and feelings about this process?
My experience has been that I have not had this process, and I am so looking forward to it because I believe that it is the push and the support that I need in order to showcase what I have inside to bring this performance to life. So that's why I'm truly applying for this fellowship, because it has every aspect of support, of tool, of opportunity that I really need as a early career performer to feel like I can be successful in carrying out this performance and experience.
What will you do to make a full commitment and space in your life for the fellowship?
When I am awarded this fellowship, I will fully apply this to my life. I'm someone that like to travel. I spend first quarter of the year in Chicago looking for acting opportunities, and I'm passionate about my work. So once awarded this fellowship, I will remain intact and become a student again, studying the art of performance, studying what is necessary to really carry out this performance in the way that is needed, in a way that will truly embody what the message carries, and that is abuse is real.
What work samples are you providing for experience?
So my experience include film, commercial. My experience include as is also encompassing as a officer in the military during my officer's training in Biloxi, Mississippi. I coordinated with partners in the community a event called Walk a Mile in Her Heels, where big burly soldiers, men, put on red pumps, heels, and they walked a mile to experience what it's like to be a woman that experienced abuse. The hooting and the hoo-hoo and the honks, from other individuals to gain their attention and to show attraction. I am showcasing my work in coordination to planning the funeral for my best friend. I coordinated and managed this funeral. I created the obituary in full, so there are samples from that obituary, as well as a video sample that was showcased at the funeral that I will share, which will also include a poem and reading that was read at the funeral for Raven. Sample will also include just a collective body of work that I have explored, and I'm looking to build upon with this experience. Thank you.